All right.
All right, here we go, guys. Show Match Friday. Some replay casting. Co-casting with Mr. Doom Train. In the bottom right, we have the Blue Orc, Mr. Starbuck. And in the top left, Mr. Doom. You want to do the introduction for our green
Oh,
friend?
yes. The most handsome man from Germany, 500 APM. He has it all, Mr. Leon.
Has it all, eh?
The good looks, the fast fingers. It's unreal.
He does have the good looks. Look at this guy. Yeah, EMA gentlemen. And interesting to see what both these guys do. It looks like we're getting headhunters at a Starbuck. And pretty standard stuff really in the beginning.
And Mike, I actually just want to point something out. Leon used to do what most humans do currently, which is the one-hit farm and then barracks.
Yeah.
But with the success of Fortitude, he's actually gotten the alter barracks farm build, which is the very old staple, long time ago.
Yeah, we were talking about this, and then I think Leon was one of the few humans that was actually like power building his altar too, with double workers, not long ago. And they don't seem to be doing that anymore. But I remember seeing him do that. And now the barracks, the altar and the barracks first is back. Well, what do you think the difference is? The timing?
I think it's the timing, but when I tested it out a couple months ago, because Kenny asked me about it,
yeah,
and I was breaking down a video of Fortitude, it literally comes out to the same time. I think it's just easier to do it because you don't have to do max efficiency on the farm. So basically, one hit on the farm would be absolutely perfect. Sometimes you get 2 or 3 hits, and you slightly delay the barracks. I think it's the only difference.
Interesting. It's MK first early on. And usually when you go first here against MK, my personal experience is that the MK is always going to get you. Always going to get you. Maybe a little bit slow in creeping at the beginning, but huge power spike depending on when you get second. Wolves going in, trying to get some militia. You might get one here. Farseer coming in. Arcane's finishing at the perfect time. Split harassing, going after 2 militia with 2 wolves. Gets 1. Oh, he denies with the footy. Great job. And is he going to get the other one? Probably not. That's amazing play. And here comes the MK. No boots, he's so slow. He's so slow without boots.
Yeah, you have like 300 movement speed for like Farseer and Archmage, or 325 without boots. Super fast.
Yeah, tech
Definitely, yeah, it's something like that. And I think MK is like 280 or 285, and Paladin's 290, because you got the buff, movement speed buff for the last patch.
Yeah, Paladin's quite fast actually. Looks fast. He's light on his feet. And he gets
the mustache.
Yes, the mustache. The wolf gets a militia in the base, so nice pick off by Starbuck. And both players are off to creep. It's the level 2 MK already. Ring +4, nice item. In terms of damage. And I wonder if he's just going to go TC second, get standard. He's getting some grunts for the mix. Bolt on the HH. Surrounds the MK. He surrounds the MK, bolts the Farseer. Oh my goodness. TPs. And this is what I was talking about earlier, is that it usually ends up being a dead Farseer. Like 1 extra bolt's gonna get him. He's not investing the bolt. There it is, now he is. But he trapped himself. Gets a headhunter, gets the hero. And it's only a level 1 for the most part. So he'll be back relatively quick.
Yeah, that's just so much gold wasted. You know, the TP plus reviving your hero. That's just so... You'd rather just die and have the, town portal. but
I think everything's circumstantial too, right? You TP in the hopes that your shop finishes, you get there and solve yourself. But he wasn't able to block his base. And like if you look at his base layout, is actually you can do like a merry-go-round. You can go around it. So normally as orc, sometimes you just want to have one entrance into your base. So you can actually like block with peons and stuff like that. But I mean, Starbuck's a better player. He knows what he's doing. And he probably anticipated it. It's like, I'm probably going to lose my first here at some point if he's going to MK.
yeah, I think on the early base build order too, because not even a forward burrow to kind of defend.
Yeah.
I would assume that he maybe would have thought Archmage, you know, with like a level 3 push, but or even expansion because how easy, especially on Tide Hunters, just how easy it is. But you know, the mix-up I see from human players too is sometimes MK first, but it's more variant. AM's the staple, but as far as like timings, like what do you see as far as like an orc player versus human? When you kind of see this, you see the MK, you see the footies, you see the pressure coming.
Well, usually you're going to see lots of footies that they want to dive your burrows, so that's why he's put his burrows in the back. And you're definitely going to need reinforced or spikes level 1 as soon as possible because of the diving. And human gets a huge power spike at tier 2. And if you don't keep up with tech as orc, and if you're not getting levels or doing anything, it's going to snowball. And like orc is pretty reactionary to what the opponent's doing. So if you don't get the right counter, you read the game wrong, it's over. It would be over right away, even before it started. So,
You know what's so wild about that you said reactionary is for a long time, I felt like human was the reactionary race. So what they would see, but now as like a lot of the metas defined, they set the tempo in a lot of ways.
yeah, they do set the tempo. And with all the patches and the changes, I think before human used to build lots of towers and hope to survive like a ghoul destroyer push from undead. But now they really dictate everything. But orc was struggling for a long time against human and breakers and tier 2 slows. But orc players have gotten better. They're like, okay, let's just go heavy on the damage. You can go raiders. You can go Kodos, you can go Headhunters, you can base lane if you want. But when you see water elementals, usually first, you want to get your Spirit Lodge out. And we don't have a Spirit Lodge because Archmage came out second. So,
yep.
Different take, right?
Yeah, and it's like those timings of, you know, you see the Mountain King level 3, so it's just gonna, if you go Headhunters, they're so brittle because it's 225 damage. You know, at level 2 with a stun, and then you get boots. I mean, you're just getting pickings, you know. So I think at some point as a orc, you just, like you said, damage. Well, if I want to lose units, what can I kind of exchange for that, right?
Yeah. He's going Wyvern. So in some cases, against undead, I will Farseer TC fast tech get Wyvern. Against human, I don't normally get Wyvern. And if I do, it's because I'm really trying to get it to work and figure out how to get it to work. But I think because Archmage came out second, he feels like Wyvern might be a good option here.
And this is, I believe, what Leon's going to do is Blizzard at level 2. Or did he take Blizzard?
He's got Water Elemental right now.
Oh, Water Elemental, okay.
Yeah, the one Wyvern, even if it's just one, he can get one, he can get two. Looks like he's going to get at least 2. It's going to help early on. It's not something you want to invest in to get 6 because, like you said, slow in Blizzard, it would be the death of the Wyvern. But Leon's really picking up grunts here. Tons of grunts have been falling already. Expo is going to be down soon. And another burrow going down. So I don't think we're going to get any more Wyvern out of this, to be honest.
No, the double mantle of intelligence too on the Mountain King with Brilliant Sword is so huge. It might not seem like much, but 6 intelligence on a hero that likes to, you know, focus units or even a hero Sword Bolt, super good.
It really hurts here having no speed scrolls. There's a bolt.
Yeah.
Another dead grunt. Here comes the MK. Yeah, what's he? He's not getting. He's getting raiders now. He's getting burrow. He's getting towers at his expansion. And this is a hard sale right here. None of the towers are gonna finish. Starbucks in
The bet's almost done too.
Research complete.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna leave the expo. Does he have a TP? No, he doesn't. Leon doesn't have a TP either.
He plays very greedy, Leon does. But I think when you get to the highest of levels, you have to kind of play like that. Because if you both play so solid, it's just going to be kind of who slips up first. I think to get an advantage, it really truly comes to a point of where can I cut a quarter? Where can I kind of cheat a little bit? Maybe make one less unit of this or in exchange for that.
Yeah, I think he was trying to buy time too so he can get his towers up at his expo. But Leon let a footy and a breaker go after the gold mine line. Yeah, I don't know how you do this with just Wyvern. Because right now it's just Wyvern and a couple of raiders, like. And the best part is the food supply is 44, 45, 48, 45. But the army for Leon is so much better.
Yeah, it's just 3 food for a breaker. All the casters are 2 food. So, you know, you get to a point of you're getting your grunts picked off over the last, 3-4 minutes. And then Sorks just are so good against everything that the Orc has without a speed scroll.
And the MK is already 4. Which is huge. 4-2 versus 3-2. Okay, speed scroll's in. He's gonna go right after the MK here. He's got a heal potion. Big stomp. 4 Wyvern now. Oh, he's gonna lose the Farseer. No. Okay, loses the Farseer. He's trying to pick off the casters now.
It's just what do? You have Maokai, who is so tanky. Survivability with Priest now to help heal. Can run back, grab a potion. If he has a staff, TP back in. No problem.
The Archmage has the TP Water Elementals. And there's the Ensnare. And he's gonna force the TP here. Big stomp. Can he kill him? No, TP. And the MK's running. He's got a bolt. He's gonna get that Wyvern. No. Very close. Gets it in the end. And he's chasing him down. Can he ensnare him? Oh, nice bolt. Nice bolt. Hey, if he chases him too far, yeah, he's gonna turn back. And behind this, more raiders. Farseer's coming back. Tower's trying to go up, and this is, by the way, one base. One base, Leon. Pretty strong though. One base human like this, double sanctum into a workshop for gyro.
Yeah, with the gyros to counter the wyverns. And the nice thing for Leon is he hasn't gotten any pressure in his main from the wyverns, and that's like the big thing. When you want to go wyverns, you kind of want to pressure the human, and, because if they skip towers, and all he has is what, 1 arcane. I mean, he could go in, skip this fight, kind of like lame. Do you think that would be the right play to do, Mike? Is just to kind of lame it up? Can't take the head-on fight anymore versus the human?
He's got to tower up his expo and do something else completely. It's either raiders, it's either bats, in and out. Like, he lost the TC. He got the Archmage, but he lost his TC. Now the Farseer's out, and the Wyvern, or the Wind Riders. Everybody was like, which one is it? It's both. I like saying Wyvern. Oh, he's blocking. You gonna get the MK? Oh my goodness. 23 life. 27. I think the MK is gonna survive here.
No bad out of the Farseer either.
And no boots.
Nope.
On the Farseer. Oh my lord. Food's 47 to 39 for Leon. And Breaker's picking off peons. Look at this. Can't believe you survived that. And they're just exchanging heroes, basically. A little over heroes.
Wow.
Okay, you take mine. I'll give you mine. Show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're getting a second bestiary from Starbuck. He's doubling down on raiders now. And grunts. And like it's casters and breakers. Like are grunts gonna do all that much? And you
No, and then
yeah, and you don't have the money to go to tier 3 and get Tauren.
right. Well, and the weird thing about Tauren is they just get kited by like Sorks, right? Because
Yeah.
Sorks are so value that you have a tier 3 unit that in theory should be good. And then what? You just go to rifles. You can play. Then you just transition to rifle Sork, and then no problem.
Yeah, landmines would go a long way here. Get Rich Brothers, maybe spider mines from StarCraft. You know?
Oh my god!
Imagine.
Like, did you used to play when they had landmines?
Yeah.
Like in Rain of Chaos? Oh my god! 3 charges of that? That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
Imagine if we had something like that here.
They definitely need to. I think for a patch, definitely need to spice up the item drops. I'd be okay with that.
Ready to ride.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing some other purchasable items on the local neutral shops, and maybe something different. Just something, maybe not game breaking, but something a little bit different that can help, right? He got level 6 MK. Holy cow! Tons of flying machines. There's a bolt on the far here.
Oh my god! Pops the avatar.
Is he gonna get the MK? Farseer looks like he's dead.
That was a sick block by Leon too.
Sick block.
Holy
MK's still surrounded. And he's trying to get out so bad. He's gonna sacrifice his entire army to kill that MK. And he gets out with 7 life. 7 life he gets out. Can you believe that?
This is the most Chad Mountain King I've ever seen. Just a Chad.
I cannot believe the MK got out with 7 life. And he's chasing him down? It's just Raiders, Grunts, and a TC with no items. Might be able to get the Archmage now. Going straight for the Archmage. Oh man, he's gonna lose some Raiders here. But doesn't matter, Archmage is dead. Kills the Archmage. Expo is still mining, by the way. And even though he's bleeding Raiders, Farseers are going to be back soon. It's level 6, level 3 versus 3-3. And again, he's just doubling down on Grunts and Raiders with this Expo. Is he hoping he runs out? Because it's not going to run out anytime soon. He's still got 2,700 in his main. Ensnare? I think the Ensnare was still like a second or 2 away. And then he was too fast. He had boots. Oh, big bolt with the MK on the TC.
Oh no.
Ready to ride.
Kills the TC.
Our hero.
Farseer is about to pop. Seems like they're taking turns.
Leon just got some corned beef served up by this Tauren chieftain. That's for sure.
Big barbecue. Big barbecue. And MK's got no mana. Raiders coming in. Then the upgrades on the Raiders. 0-0 versus 0-0. Mana pod on the there's a gold. Mana pod on the Farseer. Gets a priest. Just keeps ensnaring the breakers, right? The wolves are wearing them down. He's gonna be level 4 soon.
And the thing is, though, breakers will trade more efficiently because they do extra damage to raiders. Normal damage versus medium armor.
Yeah. And he gets 1 flying machine for his troubles. Gives him level 4 after that. And what are we getting, guys? Look at this. Still tier 2. Still trying to get towers. All the peons are dead. And meanwhile, let's look back. Archmage is coming back. He's back. MK's getting items, getting clarities, healing, and... I mean, Leon still has a superior level, superior army.
Ready to work.
Just needs 2 bats. If he can get 2 bats, all those flying machines would be dead.
That could be a biblical proportion of 2 bats getting these 5, 6 gyros.
Ready to
It look like a Led Zeppelin fire.
He's been trying to get these towers up the entire game with no success. If 2 of these towers finished, I think it changes a lot.
Yeah, especially for the timing when he had Fortify too. And it was just the impeccable timing of Leon to pressure right at the most pristine moment for him.
Yeah, and like you were saying, is he going to change up and start like cheesing a little bit? He's running into the main. He's going after all the militia. He's going to try killing some of the buildings. He has a TP, and his Expo is still... Is he going to kill the Expo? He's going to leave the water elementals and the footy and maybe a couple of breakers. He has to run back home. Oh my goodness, this might be a dead keep.
As a human player, this is the most frustrating thing to play against versus Orc. You think you're in the driver's seat, and then you got 7, 8, 10 raiders just destroying your main.
He just has to TP here. Just TP. MK's full mana. You're gonna lose everything here. Still fighting it out, trying to get some of the casters.
ready to ride.
And what you can do is you can TP all the way to his expansion. He's going after the Archmage, just surrounded. Oh, invis. And just like that, lost all his raiders.
And unfortunately, Leon doesn't have enough gold to rebuild.
Now he's gonna have to sell some items. Does he even have peons?
Is under attack.
I think actually Starbuck did a nice job. I think he has 2. Yeah, he hit 2 right by the camp north of the expansion of Starbuck.
To ride.
Yeah. And he brought some peasants down at the expansion. Yeah, I think he needed to TP about 30 seconds ago. Right, he would TP out after killing the keep to his expansion, and then not lose all those raiders, because he could have done another run by. Bolt on the TC. Going after the Archmage again. Chain Lightning, it's going to be invis probably.
Ready to ride.
More raiders, more raiders. Invis MK, oh my goodness. You can't even click on him when he's invis. You know that?
Oh.
In observer mode?
He's already 2'9". Already makes it difficult to click on him anyway.
Good.
Imagine just like dying to Danny DeVito
Has collapsed.
in this game. Just a Danny DeVito skin as Mountain King. I would love that.
Danny DeVito with a big hammer.
So anyway, I started blasting. You know, it's just
So now he's going to start laming a bit, right?
oh,
But he's going to keep, every time he goes in, he's going to lose a raider.
this is so frustrating to play against.
Maybe he's able to get a tower up. Maybe. But he's got peasants down here too. Is he he's not rebuilding his keep? And he's got peasants down here. So revealing Leon.
These 2 peasants he has at the expansion kind of reminds me of the supervisors on a construction site, where they actually don't provide anything. They just watch what's going on.
Hey guys. And here we go. TC going in after the MK. MK trying to solo all the raiders by himself.
Houdini one just followed.
I
Houdini
imagine he
won.
would have Avatar.
Yeah, if he wants, but he has no gold.
Our town is under
He's
attack.
got no gold. Towers are not going to finish. He gets 1 tower with the peasant with the last hit.
We're under attack.
These are the HD graphics from BattleNet, because we're watching a replay. And TC Raiders laming to heck in the main. Now he's going to run away. Farseer's in the middle picking off some flying machines. I mean, this is crazy. Leon's got a level 7 MK,
Town is under attack.
but he's got no gold.
And he still might lose the game. It's insane.
gets another
Ready to
raider.
ride.
I think really
Our town is under attack.
he takes his entire army, goes to the expansion, attacks it, and lets the MK chase the TC around. Because what else you gonna do?
Regardless if I win or lose this game as Leon, as the human, where I'm getting lamed to death, if I win or lose, I'm punching the air right after this game. I'm punching the air. There's no question.
Yeah. Level 5 Archmage, surrounded again. Dispel. Invis Archmage, and it's going to get another Raider. And really, like, if you look at his base
Work
and
complete.
how surrounded it is, if he had, like, 2 towers in his base, I think that would have changed quite a bit.
Yeah. 100%.
Especially one base, right? So Starbuck gets a burrow, but it's going to help a little bit.
And I'm still surprised, to be honest, with Leon. Like, he would, with all that aggression he had early, and a little bit of that room, I was surprised he did expand to kind of like counter expand Starbucks expansion.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe he felt like he didn't need it.
Yeah, especially with the win condition of the Mountain Cake, high level, that just absolutely
Under attack.
body and everything.
I don't think he expected to be in this position, having played the game out. Nope. Bolt on the first here. Who has a TP? Chain Lightning kills the Swerve. And level 3 Wolves. They do so much damage. They're so good. Critical Strike. Leon has left the game. GG.
Connecting hearts across the land. Together we will make our stand. Answer the call to arms tonight in the chaos.